So in the past, when I heard the word article, I usually thought it meant like something you read in a newspaper or a magazine or maybe like a piece of clothing. But then one day during like some weird grammar class, I found out that article is the most underrated word in languages. Articles are the words that mean the, a, an, or some. And I actually don't even know what I said already because I tend to forget what comes out of my mouth, but I'm guessing I've already used the words the, a, an, or some somewhere in my conversation. How many times a day do you think you say the, a, an, or some? Well, one crazy thing about the English language is that's all we have, the, a, an, or some. And it doesn't necessarily mean too much when you're talking other than you say it. Well, in Spanish, we kind of have to pay a little bit more attention. For example, I've said these words a million times, masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. And in Spanish, we change our articles to match masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. And because I just want to make sure you don't forget about it, I wrote a song. So, without further ado, this is Profesora Gozier's original tune, the article song. So this is take 2. I've already started laughing and messing up. Here we go. El, la, los, las, singular and plural. Masculine, feminine mean the in the Spanish-speaking world. Un, una, that means a or an. Unos, unas means some in Spanish-speaking lands. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. El, la, los, las mean the. Un, una, unos, and unas mean a, an, or some. We'll talk about a, an, and some later. It's later. A, an, and some. Why am I saying 3 things in English? Well, obviously, because you can't say followed by a word that starts with a vowel, like a orange, a apple. Sounds like you have the hiccups, and that's awkward. So instead, if you only have one orange or one apple, we change a or to an orange, an apple. But did you ever realize that like maybe you want more than one apple, but you don't really care which apple it is? There's a whole pile of apples and you'd like more than one. That's when you'd say, oh, may I have some apples? So in English, some is actually the plural form of the words a or an. I hope you feel a little bit better. Who are those kids?
Okay, those are really abrupt stop, but stay tuned for articles part 2.